Well, we're here at Winston Speedway with Mr. Joe Bears. Joe, you got your second one of the year. How'd this one feel compared to last week?
Well, I'm humbled. We've never been able to put together 2 wins in a row like this, and really last week it was just hammer down, elbows up, rough, fast track, and here it was more of a finesse, be patient, hit your marks, and so it's nice because we've struggled with this car on the dry slick tracks, and we finally found something after a couple of years of trying that worked. And but you know, it's not me, it's not the car, it's not motors, it's it's Steve Irwin who's my hero. I look up to him every day, and no, but seriously, all the glory goes to God. In victory or defeat, we praise Him. It's a lot easier to praise God on nights like this, but you know, the credit goes to Him. I couldn't do it without God in my life. And
I'll tell you what, we're going to be interviewing him next, so here's an opportunity to get him back. You have a pie or something back there that you can get with him?
You're going to interview God or Steve?
Steve.
Oh, okay. I got confused there because I thought we were talking about the same person.
No. Well, you got a win last week at the Alpit Cherry, and you said it yourself, a vastly different track than this. You know, what do you have to do to adjust, and what did you find in this track that really suited your driving style?
I don't want to give up too much, but we found a lot with the shocks. We found some stuff with the shocks as far as compression, rebound, gas pressures. We found some stuff pretty radical that we do with torsion bars that nobody else seems to be doing, but we kind of found something, a combination that this car likes and I like. And
well, did you know Steve was right there at the early portions of that feature?
I did. I saw his nose poking on the outside, but the way we had the car set up, I couldn't move off the bottom, so I just concentrated on hitting my marks on the bottom and running the bottom harder, smarter. I was worried there with lap traffic coming that he was going to round me off on the top side, but the lap guys did a real nice job holding their line and letting the leaders come through. But after he showed me his nose, I didn't see him or hear him. So it's a technical track. You just concentrate on what you're doing, run your race. Well,
you're running strictly the non-wing cars this year. How much has that changed your approach to the race? Is it much of a mental change that you have to go from the high downforce, high speed of the wing cars to the more of a driver's race car in these non-wing cars?
It definitely makes it easier to drive this car, not doing the wing car too. You know, when we were running both cars, it'd take me halfway through the heat race to get acclimated to the wing car or reacclimated with the non-wing car. So now that we just strictly run non-wing, we can concentrate on our non-wing program. I can concentrate being a non-wing driver. It definitely made us faster as just sticking non-wing.
Well, everybody that watches knows how much sponsorship helps in this series, in racing all across the board, actually. I know you got a lot of sponsors. Why don't you take a second and thank them for what they do?
Sure. First of all would be my parents, Pat and Roger. They couldn't make it here tonight, unfortunately. My brother's been a huge help this summer. So thanks to them for helping getting the car turned around during the week. But, you know, with Ultron Automation, he's been our primary sponsor for years, probably going on 10, 12 years now. But with Spike Lacombe, old sprint car racer, to still help us out. JLH Marine with Jody Hunt, he helps us out. Thomas True CPA, Rising Gull Electric, the Holzingers own a nice turkey farm, so they help us out. Clever Industries, I mean, everybody. I mean, and you know, you hear drivers say, "Oh, we couldn't do it without them." We can't. I don't have the money to do this on my own, so I can't do it without these people around me.
Well, congratulations, Joe. You pick up your second feature win of the 2013 season. Ladies and gentlemen, feature winner here at the Winston Speedway, Joe Bears. Well, we're here with Steve Irwin. Steve, congratulations on a good second-place finish here tonight. You picked up a heat race win. Tell us about your night.
Typical night for us, run second in the feature and win a heat race. And Illinois did that. We've been doing that all year. Boss Series, MTS deal. I don't know. We just don't get any luck. When we need the lap cars to block the leader, we're in second, they don't, and then, you know, they kind of get in our way when we're leading. So this is how the year's been going, but Joe's been doing good. I mean, me and him travel around and do that. We should run first and second, you know, every night. So, you know, it'll be my turn. We crashed out in Lernerville a couple weeks ago. I hurt my back. I shouldn't even race last weekend. I had shooting pains the whole time. That track was rough, but we feel better. Got a chiropractor there at home, you know, got us going. So I think we're back on our game now, and we got our old car out until our new car gets fixed. And yeah, we're going to go to Waynesville tomorrow and run some more, and we'll be at Merritt on next week.
Well, you saw the 19 car down on the bottom of the track here during that feature event. It looked like you tried to get the car to work up on the top side of the track. Was it just there was nothing up there, or just couldn't find the setup that you needed?
Well, I kind of got held up at the start of the race when my car was good, and I needed to make more moves at the start of the race. And by the time I got to Joe, I had about 2 or 3 shots at him. And then if I would have bought a new tire, I probably could have won it. But, you know, when you start 6, you don't know how much faster you're going to do. You don't want to spend the money. So we kind of overheated the tire, getting a little bit excited. And, you know, we didn't, you know, and he got more patient and changed his line. And then the race was about over. You know, I was trying to wait for the lap cars, and they were running on the bottom. I'm like, I'll just wait and then round them all off. But they kind of got out of his way and kind of got in my way a little bit, or I couldn't get my entry down there good to get momentum. But it is what it is, and, you know, we're probably going to run 20 more races this year, so we got plenty of opportunities to try to win.
Well, Steve, congratulations. Another great run. Glad you're okay after that wreck a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it wasn't a real bad wreck, but I must have just hit just right and screwed up my back, so we're all fine now. We went and got x-rayed. We're all good, so hammer down the rest of the year, and hopefully we can win a couple. You know, I usually win at least 2 or 3 a year, so we're already halfway through the year, so we need to get something going here.
Well, Steve, Joe said that after God, you're his hero, so get another good night. Congratulations.
Yep, we had fun, and we'll see you next Saturday.
Picking up a second place in the feature and a heat race victory tonight, Steve Irwin. Here with heat race winner Joe Irwin. Joe, congratulations on picking up a heat race victory tonight.
Thanks. Heat race went real well. We were started on the front row, so you know, the track still had a lot of bite in it. And we just, you know, tried to hammer down as much as we could, and nobody ended up showing their nose or anything. So I thought we were pretty good for the heat, anyways.
Well, a vastly different track than you raced last week. Tell us what you had to do to set the car up differently this week.
With the track having some bite in the beginning of the night, I didn't actually change that much because that was super tight last week at Cherry. So. That was real rough and heavy over there, so this, you know, still having some bite in it. I left it alone, and it was real good for the heat. And by feature time, it dried out quite a bit, and I think we missed up on that a little bit and just didn't tighten it up enough. So,
well, you're currently sitting second in points behind John Watson, trying to repeat here. Tell us about the level of competition this year as compared to years past.
Yeah, every year, you know what I mean. We get a lot of good cars, you know what I mean, and. You know, every night, I mean, anybody could win a feature, and, you know, that top group of cars are always out there battling, and, you know, John's doing really well this year. I think I've only beat him once so far this year, so points are still tight because we're always right in the same area, but last week I think I beat him by 2 spots, and he was right in front of me tonight, so he might have gained a couple more points on me there. So, but we're having fun battling it out this year.
Well, you got a heat race win. Congratulations, Joe. We'll see you next week at Merritt.
Oh, yeah. We'll see you at Merritt. Hope all the fans had a good show tonight, and we'll see them all at Merritt.
Picking up a heat race win tonight with the Lane Automotive Michigan Traditional Sprints, Joe Irwin.